Markus, haben wir noch Kerry King?
This gentleman needs no introduction. It's Kerry King from Slayer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First of all, let's do a little tech talk. I've noticed that many bands start using Kemper amps. What do you make of Kemper amps?
Gary's got one.
Yeah?
Gary doesn't use it live. I think, I could be wrong, but I think Gary did all his leads on Repentless on a Kemper.
These downloadable guitar presets and all that, don't you think that's a little scary?
Well, I mean, it's been like that for a long time. It's just seems to be the most newest compact way to achieve it. You know me, I like my tubes. I've got 4, 8, 12. I got 12 KT88s blasting the stage at any time. I know how I am, and I'm a tube guy.
You talked about Repentless. Congrats on the neologism there. How was that not a word before?
That's what I said. I thought it was. I thought it was. And I went to look it up, and it didn't exist, and I went... It's such a compelling word. I've said I bet in 15 years or less it shows up in a dictionary somewhere, because it's not like when you make up a word and nobody knows what it means. You know exactly what it means the first time you hear it. It just didn't exist.
Given that this time it was predominantly on your shoulders, the whole guitar thing, and given that it was a huge success, I think it was the first Slayer album to top the German album charts. Is that some sort of personal triumph for you?
It is. You know, I don't dwell on it. Yeah. I didn't expect it. You know, I just wanted Slayer fans to like it. You know, I knew to myself I liked the songs, but you know, there's so much stuff. People, you know, they lose taste. You know, an original songwriter leaves, maybe not all the fans come back. But I think we covered all the bases, even to what the things Jeff used to write. I think we covered those bases with me and Tom covering it.
Is it hard to maintain the balance between people want Slayer to sound like Slayer, but still they want their favorite band to develop? And if you do develop, many fans, they're like, yeah, they've changed.
Yeah.
Is that hard?
It's a double-edged sword, man. I just look back, because I'm still a fan. I'm a fan of Slayer. I'm a fan of metal. And I reflect on like my heroes, like Judas Priest and AC/DC. AC/DC made the same record for 40 years.
Yes.
And that's why we like them. So I see no point in developing, you know. I mean, if we do like maybe a song that is mildly experimental, I think that would be developing for Slayer, because I don't want Slayer to be anything other than what it is. I don't want to branch out and get somebody else's fans. If you don't like us for how we are, go fuck yourself, you know, because I enjoy it and our fans do too.
I think it's a great time to be a thrash metal fan right now, because there's your very own Repentless, and there were some other kick-ass records coming out, like Megadeth and Death Angel and Anthrax. Do you think it's like sort of a renaissance or a second coming for thrash metal right now?
I don't know. I think if there was a second coming, it's probably started before this year.
Yeah.
I would have said 6 to 10 years ago, and it's still riding that wave of popularity, I think. And we put out Repentless, which, like you said, was #1 in Germany, #2 worldwide. Amazing. So there's still a hunger for it, you know, if you put out a good product. So hopefully everybody continues to put out good product and keeps the fans focused.
There have been numerous sightings of celebrities wearing Slayer gear.
Yeah,
even the Kardashians.
Wow, yeah.
What you make of that?
I have no idea. You know, of course I know what happened, but you know, do I think they're Slayer fans? Probably not.
So you think that to some people Slayer is some sort of brand already or something like that?
I think so. I mean, Black Sabbath is, Iron Maiden is, Judas Priest is, AC/DC is. We're not that far behind.
Motorhead, yeah.
Yeah. Motorhead just did their 40th anniversary. We're, 35? We're right on their heels.
I just read an interview with Tom. He sort of implied that after 35 years, he might take into consideration to retire. Was that taken out of the context?
He's very unclear.
Okay.
That's just how he is. I don't know if he likes holding his cards in his pocket or what. I mean, I don't have an answer, you know. I'm holding off a lot of things I want to do at home just because I don't know if I'm going to be working in 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to be working, hopefully in Slayer.
That's good to know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what else am I going to do? I came out of high school and fucking went on tour.
From your point of view, there's no end in sight? That's
Not
good
for
to know.
me. Not for me, man. Especially on such a good record.
Perfect. So I'm looking forward to the next 35 years of Slayer.
Well, I don't know about that. I'll take another record or two.
Repentless und weitere Alben auf CD oder LP, aber natürlich auch DVDs, Bücher, Shirts, Tanktops, Hoodies, Patches, Flaggen, Handschuhe, Schweißbänder, Armbänder, Aufkleber, Schlüsselanhänger, Dogtags, Plektren, Tassen und sogar ein Bikini von Slayer gibt es natürlich bei EMP. Klickt einfach auf den Link unten in der Beschreibung.